Alrighty, she's a recent acquisition. I got her from thredUP, as so many of my things are now from them. Her washing instructions said do not wash her. They said to dry clean her, but she's 100% cotton. So I knew that probably what that would mean is that she would shrink. If you love something, but you can't actually functionally wash it and take care of it and use it for yourself, like, you shouldn't own it. So I decided that the reason they said that is they wanted it to last longer. And I get it, she's beautiful. Let me show you. Just gorgeous, pleated with this like seashell embroidery pattern in an ivory over the white. So cute. So I definitely know that she did shrink because I haven't put her on since I watched her. And it's mainly the liner. So I'm just gonna split the liner open a little bit, have the waist taken in, and she's perfect. So definitely look at what the washing instructions are for things, but understand that there are actually very few items of clothing that say dry clean only that can only be dry cleaned. A lot of the time it's just they are a more expensive brand and they know that you want your item to last a long time. I think viscose can sometimes, if it says dry clean only, that means it can like get really screwed up. But if it's cotton, just know it's gonna shrink. So you just wanna get a little bit bigger or understand your proportions and sizing. Because like, yeah, obviously she's a little bit big here and she's a little bit tight here, but it's only this liner, which we can already see. All I gotta do is pop that open a little bit. Love it. Next, this is Zara Woman. I got it off of Poshmark. It is exactly the same size and style as the red one earlier in the video. I have had it in a bag to be dyed for a while, but as I took it out and saw that it was like a nice cream color, I've decided I'm not gonna dye it, because you can see, right? Cream, white, cream, white. I'm gonna keep her exactly as she is. I love her. I just need to wear her. So I'm saying that to manifest it happening. On to the next. Alrighty, so this is an inexpensive item that I got because I had a specific vision in mind for my second album, which, my God, the longest project. I'm gonna be so happy when this thing is done. I purchased it to take photos in because I had this whole idea of projecting onto me with like flowers and stuff. And I just know I wanted something simple, but maybe had some texture. So I purchased this off Amazon. I tucked it underneath like this, and I'm wearing a slip underneath so that it is not see-through. Because even with this slight liner, it's not quite enough. And I love it in theory. I just don't really wear white that much. And I'd rather, if I'm gonna wear something white on the bottom, I'd rather it be something embroidered like my other skirts. So I like it, it's perfectly functional. I'm gonna try to dye this one with all the other things that I haven't yet dyed that I need to dye. So we'll see how that goes. If you're gonna wear white, like wear something like this. I mean, this is spectacular. This is a Poshmark acquisition. I originally saw her, I actually bought this quite a few times and then had to resell them. This is a drop waist. This is supposed to be a drop waist where this portion is supposed to be here. However, I don't like the way that looks on me. And so what I do is things like Poshmark can be really helpful because if you know how it fits or you know the measurements of it, even if it's in your size, what you do is you just keep going and finding going up or going down to find the dimensions that fit you. This is a size 0 and I'm normally a size 6. So that gives you some context as to how that changes. But like, I mean, look at this. Look at how gorgeous that is. Right now it even just looks like I'm wearing a dress because of how high-waisted it is. Love it. Okay, so this was gifted to me. It is a silk 100% silk skirt, which is generally not something I own a whole lot of, even if it feels really, really beautiful because it takes more care to take care of it. This is definitely a hand wash item, not something you can put in your washing machine if you want it to survive. So I've kept it because it's just so lovely, and I am willing to keep something that I maybe won't wear all the time because of its versatility of being able to put it underneath things, and because sometimes you just need to put on some silk. I mean, this feels so glorious. And yes, there's definitely a slip that I have put underneath. Yeah, so I will keep her because of sometimes you just keep things because you really like them, even if you don't wear them all the time, and that's okay as long as your whole closet isn't that. Alrighty, so in a similar vein, this is not silk. This is Siobhan, and I purchased it because I wanted to try to make a mini dress that I got work for me. It was very, very, very mini, like barely cover my butt mini. And I've realized that while I love the dress, I really need it in a larger size, and I just cannot find it because it wasn't, you know, a well-known brand. It was just sort of made. But that being said, it's just nice to have a pretty lilac, lavender maxi skirt. So I'm gonna keep it, even if I don't wear her all the time. She is a practical item of clothing to have in my wardrobe. Plus, I have no purple skirts. Like, this is it. Please help me. Like, I need help finding bright spring purple skirts. Would love to wear it. I love purple. It's just not a particularly easy color to find like this. It's either too muted and gray blue, or it's really, really deep purple, which I think is beautiful, but I don't like it on myself. So yes, if you see them, keep me in mind. Tag me if you see a beautiful skirt you think I should wear that isn't purple.